above Crestman's, looking down into the valley. This is eerie, folks. But CAL FIRE has done a fantastic job of containing this place.
Hi folks, so we're up here near Crestman's, where Crestman used to stand, and if you look out here, you see the devastation. To me, this is a symbol of bad government and bad management. And this is what happens when you have policies that really don't support the environment, but support an agenda of a political action group. We can do so much better for our community.
How long have you been up here?
I've been
fighting this fire.
I've been up here 4 days fighting this fire.
Okay. And how many firemen do we have up here?
Right now we have over 1,300 firefighters.
From all over California.
All over California.
Yeah.
It's high, San Francisco, San Jose. So we have a lot of local personnel, a lot of local firefighters. I mean, this is their backyard. They wanted to come up here and help fight the fire and save the communities up here in Huntington and Shaver Lake. We have CAL FIRE, Forest Service. We have Fresno County Fire, Fresno City Fire, Clovis City Fire. Not to mention all the smaller departments, Selma, Sanger, Orange Cove. They're all up here helping to fight the fight. Our strategy and tactics on the creek fire here have changed a little bit since the fire started. So when the fire first started, it was a very fast moving and intense fire. The fire got up into the large trees, up into the canopies, which we call a canopy or a crown fire, very quickly, and it moved through the trees very quickly. So our strategy in the first few days of the fire was life, safety, and protection of structures. And as you well know, the Labor Day weekend was coming up. There was even more people up here than normally would have been. You have the permanent residents that live up in this area. You have people that have the cabins that were visiting for the holiday weekend. And you also have a lot of people that were just recreating up here. You have campers, hikers, people that are recreating all over the beautiful Sierra National Forest. So our first priority when this fire was expanding was to get all those people out. We did have some people that we couldn't get out, which I'm sure you've heard. They were blocked, the roads were blocked in certain areas. And we tried to have those people shelter in place in a safe area for a while until we could get them out. But really that life safety was our priority and our strategy when we first got here, and then the structure protection was our second. As far as actually fighting the fire, yesterday was really a turning point for us because we really could change from a defensive mode to an offensive mode yesterday. And really what allowed us to do that was the weather. So the fire intensity decreased yesterday, which allowed us to get in there and put those defensive fire control lines in. And so when the fire does move slowly towards the fire control lines, they'll just extinguish when they hit the lines, and then we can bring firefighters in after that to mop it up and hit hot spots.
So a couple of the questions I've had from residents that live in Northwest Fresno and the district, a lot of them they vacation up here, or they have homes or cabins up here.
Sure.
And they want to know how policymakers can keep this from happening again. What can we do so this doesn't happen next time?
Right, so we understand that not only is there a lot of permanent residents up here in the communities around the lakes, there's a lot of people that live down in the valley that have second homes up here. And we understand it's very important to them. CAL FIRE is constantly working closely with the Forest Service to try to put fuel breaks and fuel reduction projects up here around the communities to help protect the communities in the event of a wildland fire. Just this past year in 2019, CAL FIRE in cooperation with the Forest Service had 5 priority fuel reduction projects just in and around Huntington and Shaver itself.
Now when we talk about fuel reduction, does that include logging?
No, fuel reduction projects are not the same as logging. What fuel reduction projects are is we pick an area, we look at fire history, we look at fire potential, where would a fire most likely start, and where would it most likely accelerate fast and potentially go towards the community. So we put that fuel break or fuel reduction project in between that area.
One of the things that was great to see at Shaver today was the incredible presence of law enforcement.
And to know our public safety apparatus in Fresno are committed to the entire community, and they're up there, risking their lives for the safety of our greater community.